Okay, so everybody, hopefully this won't be as dark. If it is, hopefully the editing sections on YouTube will fix it. But yeah, I had done the second part before, but the battery died, so I figured I might as well do it again. Just to recap, all this is what I have right here. Mostly here with turtles. I have up to basically what I have here is season 1, season 4, 2, season 3, volume 1, season 5, I believe. Let me check. Season 5, 7, and 9. And then recently, through a torrent, I just downloaded the rest of season 3, all of season 4, and of season 6. Then right here we have season 8, and of course, like I said, season 9's on here, and then season 10. Then up here we have, oh yeah, and just in case you guys want to know, coming out of the Shells tour as well, right here, and Battleship. And then of course we have all of the Matrix Anthology. This even includes the Animatrix. And then we have King Kong. This is a special deluxe edition. Basically they did it sort of to pay an homage, I believe, to like when King Kong came out to CED and, you know, Laserdisc and VHS for the first time, that it was always multiple release. It had to be a multiple tapes or Laserdisc or CEDs. And then we have all of Star Wars right here. And then Hotel Transylvania. I got this basically when my sister, she bought it, and they brought it over for her son to enjoy, and I DVD fabbed it. This is the rental version right here. I don't know if you can see that very well. This is the rental version of Snow White and the Huntsman. I have the official version, basically the non-rental version. The only reason I got that is because I thought maybe they were going to extend a certain bath scene at the beginning, but they didn't. And then here we have Despicable Me. I'm going to have to get the sequel when it comes out to DVD and Blu-ray. We have the Lorax. We have Expendables. Expendables 2. Men in Black. Men in Black 2. And Men in Black 3. And then over here, of course, hopefully you saw this in the first part, but just in case, this is all the superhero movies I have, along with the Turtle movies. Then down here, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! The first season, basically in a tin format. This is when the first season came out, and I got this at Big Lots for $5, if you can believe that. Then up here we have Yogi Bear, the complete series, the complete 1960 series. And then down here we have the third and fourth season of Dinosaurs. We have Gummy Bears Volume 1. Like I said, Gummy Bears Volume 1. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers Volume 1. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers Volume 2. Tailspin Volume 1. I still got to get Volume 2 and now Volume 3 through the Disney Club. Recently added Darkwing Duck Volume 1. Got to get the other volumes on that. Wildcats, the complete series, right there. My Little Pony, the complete first season. The G1 My Little Pony, if you can believe it, 1980s. Then here we have Raccoons Collector Set 2 and Raccoons Collector Set 1. This is basically the, I guess you could say, the first season without the humans. Then we have Animaniacs Volume 1. Still gotta get the other volumes. Tiny Toons Adventures Volume 1. The Shout Factory release of Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats, the first 24 episodes. And then, of course, all of the Transformer Rhino releases of the complete G1 series. All right. Now over here we have Who Framed Roger Rabbit. We have the Dark Crystal right here. You have the Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal, Bad Boys right here. Anastasia. I don't know if you can see it because there's less light here. There goes Bad Boys. Put that up here. We have Anastasia, Cold Mountain right here. We have Cold Mountain. Let me zoom in a little bit. Inception, Three Stooges the movie, Avatar, Mirror Mirror, the True Grit, Meet the Fockers. We also have the other ones as well. Dreamgirls, and then this is all my wrestling right about from here. We have Hard Knocks, the Chris Benoit story. We have Superstar Billy Graham story. Triple H The Game, which was one of my first ones. And I will probably get Thy Kingdom Come. Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. The Monday Night War. Bret Hart story. Self-Destruction of Ultimate Warrior. Hulk Still Rules. Hulk Hogan Ultimate Anthology. Zoom out. Sorry about that. Here we have Royal Rumble 2007. This is an event. This happened a few weeks after I attended, along with my dad, New Year's Revolution 2007 in Kansas City. This was a couple weeks after. McMahon, right here. We have WWE One Night Stand 2007. The Shawn Michaels story. Survivor Series 2006. New and Improved DX. Brian Pillman, Loose Cannon. Road Warriors. Spectacular Legacy of the AWA, WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 22, WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 22, WrestleMania 23, Roddy Piper story, Dusty Rhodes story, and then we have ECW One Night Stand 2005, right here, ECW One Night Stand 2006, Rise and Fall of ECW, Bloodsport, Most Violent Matches, ECW, Extreme Rules, ECW, Eddie Guerrero story, Cheating Death, Stealing Life, Rey Mysterio, Biggest Little Man, Greatest Stars of the 90s, CM Punk, Best in the World, Attitude Era, War Games, and then of course here we have Scorpion King and Mummy Returns, which tie into each other. Then down here, we have Karas, the Prophecy, I believe. We have Hangover, Pretty Woman, Street Fighter, Independence Day, Titanic, A-Team, La Bamba, Speed, Passion of the Christ, Mission Impossible 3, Hey There Yogi Bear, which I believe is going to get an anniversary edition next year, Armageddon, Garfield the Movie, Marine Unrated, Dude, Where's My Car? The Simpsons Movie, 75th anniversary edition of Popeye the Sailor Man, all the cartoons from Fleischer and Paramount, if you will. Best of Disney's Bonkers, that's basically comprising of the uncut, unedited version of Going Bonkers Pilot, New Partners on the Block, my favorite episode, Cast of Bonkers, and some of my fan vids. 16 episodes of Bonkers recorded off of Toon Disney. Bonkers, the movie, basically Going Bonkers Uncut and New Partners on the Block. The rare OVA, this is a rare OVA right here of the Super Mario Brothers back in the mid-80s. Here we have Alvin and Chipmunks The Squeakquel. We also have the Chipwrecked as well. These are just some movies, compilation of movies I have. If I can take this off temporarily. My mom puts that up there to get it out of the way. But here we have just some movies. Like this is volume 1. This has edited Going Bonkers. This has the uncut Going Bonkers. Some fan vids. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Somewhere Out There video. Cyber Chase. Heathcliff the movie. Tiny Toon Adventures. How I Spent My Vacations. And some other things I put on there. Put that back in there. best I can. And in this one here has the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. This one has the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA, Cowboy Bebop the movie, and the movie Basic. Then here on the third volume, I believe we have Looney Tunes Back in Action, Matrix Revelations, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers to the Rescue, and some special features as well, I believe. So, or just stuff I put on there that relates to the movies. Then here we have the last volume, and this has on it Bad Boys 2, Transformers movie, Five Faces of Darkness, and basically an early concept, if you will, or an early try at what I call the Doomsday Saga movie for Sonic SatAM. Then over here we have Inhumanoids, the complete series. I got the series through a torrent, and just like I'm going to try to do with some other series like Turtles, season, like the original Ninja Turtle series, the rest of season 3, 4, and 6, probably take my time and put it onto DVD. I did the same thing here with Inhumanoids, and it's a 2-disc deal, so that's pretty good. Here we have Jason the Wheeled Warriors, Volume 1, basically what Shout Factory had brought out at the time. Here we have Galaxy Rangers, the complete series, Najika Blitz Tactics, a good anime, a very underrated anime, Najika Blitz Tactics, complete collection. Rescue Rangers the movie to the rescue. This is it. Power Rangers the movie, Hulk versus, which should be over there on the Marvel side. We'll fix that later. Street Fighter 4, The Tides That Bind, the movie that complemented or was in conjunction with the Street Fighter 4 game. Laugh Olympics complete series. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time, the anniversary movie. Revolutionary Girl Utena, the movie, right here. New Cutie Honey, Volume 2. Anime movie collection. This on here, if I can pull it out real carefully. This on here has anime, Genre Revolution documentary, Baji, Monster of Mighty Nature, 1 Million Year Trip, Bandar Book, Robotech the movie, Princess Knight, Episode 1, and then we have the Tetsuku version of 1000 and we have the Tetsuku version of 1001 Arabian Nights. We have Phoenix 2272, the Space Firebird, and Jungle Emperor Leo the movie, which the voice of Dan Green, who voices an adult Kimba in there. Then here we have Silver Ring, the series, the complete series. If you have not seen that, I do not know where you've been. We have Rock and Roll right here, Millionaire Dogs, the complete Berenstein Bears PBS series, along with some episodes from a re-airing in syndication of the 80s series. Basically, the re-airing of the 80s series was in conjunction with the new series. Here we have Invisible Kid, Lunatics Unleashed, the complete series, Roadside Romeo, which I think is a Disney International foreign release. We have Mighty Mouse, The Great Space Chase. We have Yogi Bear and the Yogi and the Invasion of the Space Bears. And of course, I don't think you can see that right there. We have the Raccoons and the Lost Star. Then down here, we just have some variety DVDs as well that have some movies on them. But I'll probably get to those at a later time when I probably individualize them. And then here we have Jetsons the movie, Legend of the Guardians, which is a favorite movie of my 21-year-old niece. Have the 1980s Popeye movie, Big Trouble in Little China, the uncut. Hold on for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Again, though, like I was saying, had to go use the restroom. Like I was saying, here we have Batman Beyond, the uncut edition of Return of the Joker. Some Batman movies and episodes. If I could pull this out carefully. On here is Mask of the Phantasm, Sub-Zero, Under the Red Hood. And as far as the episodes go, you have Two-Face, two-parter, Shadow of the Bat, Strange Secret of Bruce Wayne, Almost Got Him, and then the Justice League Batman Beyond episode, Justice League Unlimited Batman Beyond episode of Epilogue. So, yeah, it's a little difficult getting it back in there. Once you take it out, you can't get it back in sometimes, which is crazy. Then here, we have, as crazy as this sounds, we have Barbie, a fashion fairy tale, and Barbie presents Thumbelina. Reasoning behind these movies. My 6-year-old nephew was, and I guess was, and maybe still is a bit, but not really, but was, and I think a bit, just a tiny bit still, into Barbie. Yeah, my nephew was into her. So, again, like I said, he's out of it completely. He's basically, let's put it this way, he's 98% out of it. I think 2% still interested at times. Then we have That's So Raven, Raven's Makeover Madness. I got this for my birthday in 2006. The reason was, I was trying to tell my mom, hey, get me the music of Raven. You know, I liked the way Raven Simone sings. I think she got a little confused, and she decided just to get me that. And, you know, she decided to get me that instead. And, you know, that's why I keep it, because, you know, she got me it. You know, I'll just keep it around, whatever. Then we have The Three Stooges, Classic Shorts, and Swing Parade, basically a movie they did. Then we have both Ghostbuster films, Animal Olympics, the Kid Rhino release of Transformers the movie. Then we have some holiday movies and specials. On here, if I can pull it out, basically we have Buzz Lightyear Holiday Time, Yogi's First Christmas, I'll Be Home for Christmas, and the Tailspin episode Jolly Molly Christmas. Then right here we have Mighty Ducks, Disc 1, just like with Bonkers and Tailspin. I was going to try to do something that I had done with Rescue Rangers, and that's try to do the complete series. It did not happen. Then here we have Disney movie DVDs that I put together, little compilations. Like here's Volume 2. Volume 2 has Hunchback, Hercules, Mulan, Tarzan, DTV Romancing, Fantasia 2000, Princess and the Frog, Tangled, Tailspin, Plunder and Lightning miniseries edition, original uncut edition, original uncut, and Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue. And that was recorded, all of that, with the ULP, Unlimited Ultra Length Play. In other words, 13 hours, 40 minutes play. And then here is Volume 1, and this consists of New Partners on the Block, Awakening, Hunter's Moon, Seems Like Old Crimes, King Igthorn, and the miniseries edition version, of Plunder and Lightning. On there. On that one. And then here we have Chipmunk Adventure, Pound Puppy's Legend of Big Paw, Scooby-Doo, Monster of Mexico, Scooby-Doo 2002 live-action film, Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, right there. Then we have Balto, we have Alpha and Omega, 101 Dalmatians 2-disc set. It's not the entire series, but a prominent of that is the first disc ends with part 1 of Dalmatian Vacation, and the second disc begins with Dalmatian Vacation. Then here we have a double dip, if you will, with Goof Troop and Tailspin. I was going to try to do a series on that, where it was going to be basically both series, different discs. Did not happen. Tailspin disc 1, just like I mentioned with Mighty Ducks. Here we have Breaking 2 and Breaking. Stay tuned. Peter Gabriel's Play. Basically, the kids got a hold of the cover on that one. Here we have Saturday Morning Cartoons, the 1980s collection, Volume 1. This is basically a series of DVDs that Warner has been bringing out lately. And the reason they've been bringing them out is, I guess, they're realizing Saturday morning cartoons of the past work. And then here we have Muppets 75th birthday DVD. Basically, I created this around the time they were celebrating Jim Henson's 75th birthday. And here on the initially the third disc, if you will, we have World of Jim Henson, Muppet Movie, Muppet Treasure Island, and Muppets from Space. I'm trying to get the rest out. Here on disc 2, we have Muppet Family Christmas, Muppets at Walt Disney World, Muppet Christmas Carol, It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas, and the Muppets Celebrate Jim Henson. And here on disc 1, on the first one, we have Muppets Celebrate Jim Henson, Great Muppet Caper, Muppets Take Manhattan, Follow That Bird, and Muppets at Walt Disney World. And of course we just have a series of SmackDown episodes right here. The reason I have that there is because it's actually a PlayStation 2 disc case, and there's not really much I can do with it just yet. I'll change it later. But here we have, and then after that we have Yogi Bear, the live-action film. We have the first Smurf movie. We have Gummy Bears Disc 1, again, same thing with Tailspin and Mighty Ducks. Season 1 of Alex Mack. Lionheart's Complete Series. If you've not seen Lionheart's, it was an MGM cartoon series based around that mascot and what he does outside of being the mascot. Then here we have Don Gato, which is Top Cat the movie. I don't know if you can see that, but it's Top Cat the movie, Don Gato. And finally officially releasing it, from what I understand, onto DVD this year. Well, at least that's what I understand. So, yeah, it's quite the collection so far. And these first two videos, believe it or not, are just the rec room here. Or just the DVDs here in the rec room. Now, see, there are some DVDs in here, but it's hard to get to them. What we have here is Day After Tomorrow, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, another copy of Independence Day, and Goonies. Those are the ones in there. And those were given to my mom by a friend. Now over here, this is basically everything we have out and about. Some are in jewel cases. I'll get to the jewel cases probably in time. But the ones you see here are Bus Stop, Jazz Singer, two volumes of Carol Burnett's show, Nacho Libre, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, I should say, not Men in Tights, Beatles Magic Mystery Tour, Across the Universe, Mrs. Doubtfire, Night at the Museum. Then up here we have the Bible, Jesus, and the Nativity Story. Then down here we have Still Magnolia, Sleepless in Seattle, double disc set. 13 Going on 30, Fun Flirty Edition. Fried Green Tomatoes, the original Red Dawn Collector's Edition. The Best of Dean Martin and Friends. I Am Legend, Guilt Trip, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, The Animated Passion, the original Footloose, Ikea and the Bee, Elvis Has Left the Building, Trails of Tears, My Week with Marilyn, and the original Left Behind DVD collection. And then over here we have the 2-disc set, Return to Me at First Sight, the 2-disc set, Mask of Zorro, Legend of Zorro, Tootsie, Tin Cup, Dirty Dancing, the 3-disc set, or 2-disc set double-sided, singles, Home Fries and Mickey Blue Eyes. Cat Neil's, I think. Beatles, Hard Day's Night and Help. That's a double disc deal, 2 different discs. Single disc, I gave this to my mom. Soul Surfer and Soul Food. West Side Story. Medea's Big Happy Family. The Goonies, which I mentioned. Left Behind movies, which was basically a recorded version off the DVDs of what this is. City of Angels, Michael, 2-disc edition. Hope Floats, The Rocky Anthology. Mamma Mia, The Preacher's Wife, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? And over here we have Man of the House, which came with the exclusive collection. Above it, even though you can't see the title, is League of Their Own. Then here we have Must Love Dogs. We have the double feature, Few Good Men, Jerry Maguire, Under the Moon, Hollywood Streets of Gold documentaries, A New World, and some jewel case DVDs as well. One of them being Identity Thief. So, very good collection so far. And then most of these are just VHS and stuff, and then jewel cases. Like I said, I'll get to those in time. And holy smokes, we've got a little bit of trouble here, folks. I don't know what happened here, but something collapsed. Seems some kids may have gotten into DVDs when they weren't supposed to. But we can't really blame those that are not here just yet. Sorry about this, folks. It's going to take a little bit. But we got a lot of DVDs here, so again, I apologize. Some are open and some are not. What are you going to do? But anyway, what we have here, what do we have? We have 2 DVD set of a couple of Christian movies right there. Blood Tide, Deadly Drifter, The River Nigra, Death of a Prophet. We have Bodyguard. We have the 2 DVD set, Buddy Holly, La Bamba, E.T. Extraterrestrial, Fun with Ozzie and Harriet. My mom got that over at the Big Lots. Passion of the Christ, another copy. Pure Country, Courageous, Dances with Wolves, Walk the Line,